Of course, here we are on your next powerful voices right here on Power FM, and we are collaborating with Starbrite. And of course, I've got somebody who could be, just could be, your next Starbrite winner. And he's in the studio rearing and ready to go. So here we are. He'll be performing 3 songs or more if we get the time. His name is Tanaka Mapranga. He was born and raised, we'll find out just now. Tanaka Woods, aka Zezuru Lord, is an upcoming hip-hop artist from Karoi, a small farming town in Mashonaland West. He started his music about 10 years ago, and we've heard bits and the highs and the lows of the industry, and definitely he'll be telling us about that today. He was able to be part of the Starbrite Season 8 grand finale, and here he is. Definitely he's performed around the country in places like Cut Vegas in Kadoma and most schools in Mashonaland West. Outside of music, he's into acting, something that he's done for years. He's a professional and he's here with us today. How are you doing, Mr. Zezuru King?
Hello, how are you doing, Zimbabwe?
Yo, I'm here with yo.
Yeah, I can see that.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Zezuru King.
Well, Zezuru Lord is just a guy who loves music, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to express myself through the music because I'm going to tell this.
Okay.
Yeah, but the moment I'm not going to tell this is when I'm writing something.
Wow. So when did you start? You said you started 10 years ago. What made you start?
Well, I liked poetry when I was in school, when I was young, when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, poetry with a vibe made a sense to me, so I had to. Yeah.
Poetry with the vibe.
Yeah.
All right, so give us a little background about you. Where were you born? Where did you grow up? What schools did you go to? You're performing in a lot of schools.
Yeah.
So it'll be good to know where you went to school as well.
All right, so I was born and raised in Karoi. I went to school there, Chikango High School and Karoi High School. Fortunately, I was the head boy at Karoi High School 2017.
Wow.
Yeah. Then, everything about me is about Karoi, and I say Karoi Kumba. That's what they know about me.
Yeah.
Everywhere I'm at, they say Mr. Karoi Kumba is there because I'm proud of where I come from. Yeah.
Wow. I'm actually from the Midlands, so it's 054 meets Karoi Kumba.
Karoi Kumba, dad.
I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with our first song for today. And you're just going to tell us a little bit about it just after you perform it. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Check it, boss. Tanaka Woods. Check. Ndiwona ndikonzera kushereketa. Yeah, shout out to my prophet, yo. Check it. Let's go. Yeah. Ndiwona ndikonzera kushereketa. Ndiwona ndisakisa musikawa. Pandenda kumusindo nondiperekeza. Ndinozviketa zvakashata baby pama. Ndiwona ndikonzera kushereketa. Ndiwona ndisakisa musikawa. Pandenda kumusindo nondiperekeza. Ndinozviketa zvakashata baby pama. Baby ndiwona ndisakisa. Unenge kia liva rangu nondipakisa. You like it papa noritanisha. Zita rangu vachimakisa. Chokwadi ndechichi. Uri muropa kunge piridzi uyati vake mushasi ndiwe uchagara nemakizi nekuti ndombotakwa ndogona kumarasa mangwana zvingatipinza bizi tek neni uri wese nakatsande parudo ndiri captain sawilati katsande so baby uya hande pageto usakwate inini ndichatifenda zvipande ndiwe unondikonzera kushereketa baby nyangwana muzviti vakasvika vakaferefeta ndiwe unonditekenyedza chero ndisina time nguva imari unondikweretesa time baby chero vazhinji vachinditi ndiri wai uri mbabvu yangu kukushaya aidai cause une mabody mpo wanna hold your body mpunda kuda nyuchi newe like I want to be with you andinyari newe sechigubu chine kuchu ndichakuchengeta setsoke mwana iri muputusi ndiwe unondikonzera kushereketa ndiwe unondisakisa musikawa pandenda kumusindo unondiperekedza ndinozviketa zvakashata baby pama ndiwe unondikonzera kushereketa ndiwe unondisakisa musikawa ndenda kumusindo unondiperekedza ndinozviketa zvakashata baby pama kushereketa.
All right. So give us a little background about this song.
All right, so Shirikita, I was thinking about my baby. So she's the only person,
Wait, when you say wait. When you say your baby, is it your child or your baby?
Like my baby.
All right. So, what were you thinking about her?
All right. She's the only person who can I can do things that I can not do around other people,
Okay.
Yeah, like
Musikawa.
kakufurirana so andizo chikakuita zvandafurirwa,
Oh.
pamwe pese ana inorowa but ipapo ana itizi.
Airovi.
Yeah.
Wow. So, how old are you?
I'm 26.
You're 26.
Yeah.
So, is she the one?
Yeah, I'm sure she's the one.
Oh, that's lovely. So let's keep talking about your journey. When you write, like you're saying, this particular song is about, the relationship that you have and the confidence you have when you are with your person.
Yeah.
All right. So where does your inspiration come from?
I think the streets where we live in.
Okay.
Yeah. When you link up with a lot of people, you get to hear different stories. You get to see different things, different pictures. So from those pictures, stories, and that, you can come up with something good. So my inspiration, I can simply say, is the streets. Kwataka kurira mageto. Not inspire with of the situations we see and everything. Yeah.
All right. So tell me, ever since you've also been on Starbrite, what are some of the best parts about taking part in Starbrite? If somebody's listening today and they're wondering what is Starbrite, and what are the benefits of it, what would you say?
All right. Before we go any further, I just want to say it's because of Starbrite that I'm here right now. Do benefit Tanga, then professionalism, you get to be trained to be a professional, you get exposed to a lot of, you get to learn a lot, you get to explore yourself. In fact, you get to identify yourself.
Okay.
It helps you, like get to know your inner self, the true you and your capabilities,
Wow. Yeah, all right. And how have you grown since you got to the grand finale of a Starbrite? From where you started to where you ended up in the grand finale, and you're coming back again saying, I really want to take the trophy home. How have you grown personally? Let's hear. What's your journey?
All right. As in Kwandiri Nini, I was a person who I wasn't serious with music. So I couldn't write a song, like in a message, like meaningful. I just said to do things for fun. But ever since I went to Starbrite, being in the grand finale, it taught me that, these stories we should tell people, they shouldn't be all about friction and stuff. You just need to let people know what you're feeling, how you're feeling, and everything. So I've grown to a person, Waguti. In fact, I wasn't even a musician until I went to Starbrite.
Wow, that's wonderful to hear. So I want to hear from you. Let's talk about drug abuse and substance abuse. As an artist, how important is it for you to structure your lyrical content around that? And what do you think about those that almost sound like they are promoting it?
I think as artists, somebody once told me that music is the biggest church. So if we are the ones who are instrumental in, turning these kids from drugs, so we're the biggest evangelists. We are the ones who should take part. In fact, we should be the ones leading by example, showing people what it's like to be in drugs and what it's like not to be in drugs. The advantage is what you gain, what you lose. There's a lot to lose when you're doing those things than when you're not.
Wow.
But they need to see that money is fading in someone so that they know it happens.
Wow.
So artists should be the advocates.
So are you good at freestyling? So if I gave you a beat, Tongo try.
Tombo try, yeah.
4 hours a day.
Yeah. Check sounds. Alright. Freestyle time ndakuda kumbo trya ndiri mudhara but I think ndoda kumeka mawaya. Yeah, vari kunditsvaga but vari kundishaya ndiri mudhara ndiri kumhanya and I will never tire zvaizvezvi ndandina Kim anokuudzai kuti ndiri kuchitenderedza kunge marimu handibhadharirwe mabills kuita kunge mwana wekubhim alright shame ndiri kuzvisimbisa kunge ndiri mujim alright yeah ndiri kuda kumbopika madhara angu ese ekustarbrite nekuti vakaita kuti inini ndisava right handifire mafufu inini handisi mice they know me Zezuru Lord kuti ndiri tight alright you told me that I wouldn't believe it you told me that I wouldn't say I say I love you though but you don't believe it ndinokuda but where were you acting different aiwa Angela anchedanana naye Angela aishupa anchapindrana naye you in my way Angela it is better usare Angela
Well done. For a second I thought I put you on the hot spot, but it looks like you are the one that is hot.
I'm the hot person.
Zezuru Lord.
Zezuru Lord,
so just tell me, where did Zezuru Lord come from? And why Lord, not like Zezuru Prince, Zezuru King, Zezuru Empire,
So Zezuru Lord, I just thought, me and my guys, I had my friends, we were of different, what can I say, tribes and right? But we had to link us with after all, we are all Zimbabweans, right? And my Zezuru, we believe they are the originators, like the origins of this place.
Asim karanga and but okay, Andy.
Getting go to my streets, so we just had to set aside the differences and saying no, regardless of Rimchawa and Rimushi, when it comes to us and music and Zimbabwe, we are all Zezuru. And when it comes to being a lord, it's not something Chekuti to not you are appointed to be a lord.
You have to fight.
It runs in the blood, and a lord has to show off.
Woo! And here you are showing off. Do you think that Zezuru Lord has the talent? He is, after all, a Starbrite hopeful. He is a star in our eyes simply by making it here. And I would like to say many thanks to Starbrite for making this happen, where the kids, the guys, everybody who's got talent comes through, and they get groomed, of course. And this is where we are grooming them. And he's saying, you know what? Because of Starbrite, I'm more professional. Because of Starbrite, I am doing better as an individual. So I want you to come through with a song, and I'm going to put the beat, and you're going to show and flex just for a little.
Tamukishwa dini. Check it sounds. Swiri mumo yo mukatikati. Ndakazvitanga ndichaberekwa. I'll give it all to my dobi. Ndezva musiki zvakayereswa. Tumbi mtatu wangwa ndifenda chiwanetsana nguro inzoka mning'ina. Tumbi mtatu isho wangwa nondipa zambuko taipetai mtumbi mtatu wangwa ndifenda chiwanetsana nguro inzoka mning'ina. Mtumbi mtatu ishe wangwa nondipa zambuko ndoshandira pa mic nchihadira politely precisely I know vanondimaka very tightly but chi wangu ndotemba nema jeez saka nfunduke chati kwatara vaudzenga vavume kusakara ndotemba dzungu wangu jaja nefesi rangu saka mweya nyunga irege kumanikidzoka njaja nekavhebhuku rangu angambondinzwisisa nekuti rinenge rakaparangidzwa zviri muma yamukatikati
zviri mumoyo mukati mangu. I think you are talented and zviri kubva mumoyo mangu inini. And definitely the listeners are coming through. Hanzi uyo anogo now yo. Hanzi well done Zezuru King. I'm also Zezuru, so keep it up. Hanzi yes, we are the lords. But basically all I can say is from all the messages coming through, Hanzi, you are doing very well. So what final message do you want to say to somebody who's listening right now, and how can they get a hold of you?
All right, so to everyone who's listening to me right now, I'm just want to say inonspire people atisati tatanga takutotanga, so I'm Sati Manonoka. You can catch up with me WhatsApp 0782 494 713, and on Facebook it's Lord Zezuru, on Instagram it's Zezuru Lord, and on TikTok it's Zezuru Lord as well.
All right.
You can follow me to Tangile Papo Chienda.
I'm going to follow him today. We're going to follow him today as a station. And definitely, hopefully, you will also follow him. Let's keep the talent alive. Let's keep it real. Right here on your number one station, of course. But do remember, this is Power FM of the Zimbabwe Broadcasting.